You are now live. Let's check it out. Nice. All the tags went through. Let's copy this link over. Good to see my mic. Oh, my mic is all the way over here. Everybody's probably going to be like, Trent, you're so quiet. I'm like, yeah, because my mic was on the other side of the table. Okay. It looks nice and colorful today. I like it. I don't know what it is. Link to the live on Facebook. Link to the on YouTube. I think I'm actually commenting this on the wrong post, but that's okay because I'll just copy and paste it over. Ain't no big deal. Ain't no thing but a thing. What's up, Craig? Happy Bowman Day, dude. Your message cracked me up today. That was funny. She stole my socks, so I'm stealing her Astros. Yeah, I was on the wrong one. Oops. Dope. All right, so I do have mail. However, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm in the background right now, working on something. Now I don't do live fills often, but I do live fills on special occasion and when I'm feeling froggy. Today is one of those days, but it ain't you. Friggin' heck, what was I saying? I'm building out a tiered break for a live fill because, like, yeah, triple random's fun, but you know what's more fun? Getting a friggin' doggone 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I need 10. 8, 9, 10. It's more fun to do a tiered break. Okay, that is through the Blue Jays. That way you're guaranteed a top team. Now, obviously, some people are probably going to look at this and be like, yeah, but your prices didn't reflect it like this. It's like, yeah, because we got Topps Chrome Black and Bowman Draft in here. All right, so I'll show you what I'm working on in case you're curious. So I just took this, which is like a breakdown for a box of 26 Bowman, and I just sorted it out by, like, I literally just went like this and grabbed 10. So tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, 2026 Bowman Jumbo live fill is going up in 3, 2, 1. If anybody's interested. So it should be fun. I mean, it's 80 a spot. It should be below retail. Like I said, I want to be competitive in pricing. Let me double check and see what it's selling for right now. I hate that David Adams is now doing this. Oh, we're throwing it back. We've got our retro look. I don't like your retro look. Yeah, perfect. It's $8.40 a box there. So cool. Random. It is a triple random tier. So, number 9 on live fill, you got it. So you're guaranteed a top 10 team. You're also guaranteed one mid-level team and one bottom tier team. So you're not getting, 3 bottom of the barrel teams. It's just so everybody has something to chase. There's no period after this one. You got it. It's just one of those things where it's like, hey, I want to, like, I don't do live fills often. So when I do one, I want to make it, at least more fun and obviously want to increase the chances for people to hit. 26 Bowman tiers. All right, let me do this real quick. I'm going to sort them into alphabetical order. I feel like that makes a little bit more sense. There we go. All right, so I know I've been live for 5. Like I said, I had mail to get to, but I don't think we're going to today. That's okay. So here's what the tiers would look like. In case you're like, ooh, I really like X, Y, and Z team. Did I miss it? No, Rebecca, you haven't missed anything. So here's what the tiers would look like. So tier 1, the Orioles through the Blue Jays. These are sorted alphabetically. This is just based off of pricing on 26 Bowman. So if you're interested, holler at me. We got 2 spots down, 7 and 9. Just kidding. We have 3 spots down, including 3. Yeah, so I actually used to run almost solely like double and triple random team breaks. Way back in the day. Some of you guys might remember that. Sounds good, Mickey. Welcome in. Happy release day. Alan, I got you in spot 3. Thank you, sir. All right, so here's everybody's teams. Obviously, they're also scrolling at the bottom. I'm all out of Multiverse Series 2, so we're patiently waiting for the arrival of Series 3. Rumor on the streets, so it should be out next week. We shall see. But get excited. You got it, Justin. Yeah, I'm selling it at $40 below because I got it cheaper. So obviously, if I'm going to get boxes cheaper, I'm going to sell them cheaper. 100% of the time, every time. I think Jeremy was running it at that too, which is awesome. All right, friends. But, oh, I do want to show you guys something. I was at my LCS today, obviously getting 26 Bowman, and he goes, I got these too. 2024 and 2025 hobby, so I'm thinking tomorrow do a 24, 25, 26, grab a box that, just do a bunch of different years of Bowman. I think it'd be fun. And obviously with it being hobby, it's a lot cheaper than doing it all with jumbos, but should be fun. All right, we'll start off with the Prospect Edition. I wanted to toss one of these in because the names like Veva Aloy, Ava Arquette, Ethan Holiday, they're in here. So it's like, hey, why don't we chase them in multiple boxes? Makes it a little bit more fun. I do have my little cheat sheet of names. Shout out to Parlay J. He posted this, and I was like, this is actually really handy to have. So 5 and 6, you got it, Rebecca. Put you in right meow. Yeah, so it's like, why just do 2 triple, like just do a regular triple random when I can make it tiered? It's really no more effort. And it guarantees you a top 10 team. Why not? All right, let's do this. Like I said, starting off with Prospect Edition. Alrighty, Billy Amick. Starting with the Blue Scope, it appears. You got a Robert Walensek, Josh Hartle, Blue Scope. Nice, Hurston Waldrop auto. Braves, Byron. Tommy Troy, Silver. Domination, Ethan Holiday. Hoping to see a lot of you today. Edgar Caro to 299. Bryce Eldridge and Kevin McGonigal. All right, I have a confession to make. I was going to wait until we had more people in here, but I will make my confession now. Did anybody in here get the message on Monday that said, hey, sorry about your package. It looks like somebody tore into it. I promise you the post office didn't. Did not do it. It was us. Did anybody get those messages? I know I sent it to a few folks. So I want to give you backstory on it as to how adventureful Ashley and I's Monday night was. We ended up just sending a boilerplate message of just like, hey, sorry, it looks bad. It's secured. It's taped up, I promise. Yeah, so here's backstory. So I make a sheet for Ashley every week saying, hey, these people, these folks need insurance. I did say adventureful. Yes, it's a word. Don't look it up. I'm right 100% of the time. Oh, Trevor Story. Oh boy. So we obviously we get the packages going, and I said, hey, these folks need signature required in insurance. One of which was Rooster. Now Rooster only bought into one break, and he hit that Roki Gold Auto, and it's like, hey, like that's one that I will 100% insure. Well, Ashley goes, hey, Rooster didn't have a package this week. I'm like, he darn sure should have, because that's $1,000 card. And she's like, no, he didn't. Like, look, they're all done. And so we spent the next 45 minutes cutting every large package. We started off with every name that started with an R, then an S, and then every large package. And we didn't find it. And we were like, what is like something is up. And we start looking around, and there was one break that somehow got moved to the side, because we've been moving, right? So this will be the last week that I have this set up. And that break was still in a tray off to the side. And so we had to redo a bunch of packages. It was a long night. All right, Gavin. Kind of part of the reason why I took yesterday off. Kemp Alderman, and I just needed today. Oh, little Santucci auto for the Mets. Billy. Dean Curley. Alex Lodis. Eli Willits. That's numbered to 99. Nice one. Junior. Hopefully we see more of him. Slater and Dylan Cruz. Yeah, so we ended up finding it. So it was one of the rounds from the Multiverse Friday Fiestas. So I was like, man, that... Because I know if we didn't find it, yeah, that's 100% an adventureful moment. But it was one of those things where it's like, if I didn't make that note for Ashley, we wouldn't have thought about it. And then I know for a fact that later this week I'd get a bunch of messages like, hey, this card's missing from my package from that break. And then chaos and panic would ensue in my brain. Santucci, Riley Kelly, Blue Scope, Cole Young, nice one, Seattle Auto, Justin, Ryan Weideman, Hagen Smith, Blake Burke to 25, nice one for the Brew Crew, Chris, Ricky Tiedemann, and Mike Bove. Yeah, so it was not fun. I know it sounds like it was a lot of, it wasn't, because it was like, you know, we realized it at like 9 p.m., so it was no bueno. Well, actually, no, it was earlier than that, but long night, especially for a Monday. It's not how you want your Mondays to go. And then after that mixed with like, hey, at least it was only Rooster. No, it was everybody in that break. It was everybody in that break who had a card. It was like their package would have been a little short, and people would have been like, hey, I hit this card in the Multiverse break. Where's it at? And I'd be like, what? But I'm glad I found it. Mason Adams, Noah Schultz, Chase Burns, Johnny Farmello, another one for Justin in Seattle. Domination Camp Smith, Prepping, Aiden, Dean Livingston, and Ryan Weidman again. Yeah, just chaos. Chaos. We got 3. Oh, snap. We only have 3 spots left. Sweet. Yeah, once that fills, I'll take it off the screen. I'm only going to run it once. One and done. Never want to tap anybody out. All right, Kim, JB Middleton, Benji Boy, Blue Yoandy Morales Jr. with the Nats, Bodine, Miles Naylor to 199 for the A's, Christian Moore and Trevor Cohen. A's, Steven. The Mets are nice and affordable with 26 Bowman. I'm a fan. I didn't get to jump in any breaks today. I wanted to. Spot 4, you got it, James. So that means somebody in here is the part that holds us all together. You are the cookie in the Oreo. Spots 1 and 10, the bookends, and we're finishing with an on-card auto. Blake Mitchell, Luis Angel Acuna, Xavier, Drew Beam, Ping Billy Carlson, Domination Merrick Houston, looking for him today. Red Chase Davis, San Luis. That one is Rebecca. Nice. And Franchise Futures, Vance, Honeycutt to 99. Baltimore, Mark. So Mark asked me what teams that I thought were solid in 26 Bowman. And my honest opinion is the Orioles with Veva Aloy. I say that because he was the Golden Spikes winner at Arkansas, one of the top college players coming out of the draft. Obviously, big first-round name. But I was listening to a few podcasts today because I'm a nerd about 26 Bowman. And apparently there's a few autographs for the O's in this. So it's one of those where it's like, hey, it's just like with the Rockies. Like if you don't hit Ethan Holiday, there's Roldy Brito, who's pretty solid. So it's like, you know, you have backups in a way. Let me see if there's any. Yeah, Esteban Mejia. I mean, they put Aloy in like the B tier, but nah. All right. Donde está? Spot 4. All right, where is our closer for the live fill? Where are you? I kind of just want to do it. Should I do it? I'm going to do it. Let's do it. Why not? I haven't seen any get ripped today. I do that on purpose. I really do. I try to wait until I get it in hand so, like, it's genuine first impressions. I mean, right off the rip, I will say this. I kind of like the red and purple theme and the blue. Like the red, white, and blue theme. Got Holiday and Roman Anthony donning the box. Well, the backs look good. Let's see. Ooh, all right. Now we're cooking. I kind of like it. All right, Robert. Sounds good. Brandon Sprout. Gunner. Electric Sluggers. Wait a minute. Electric Sluggers is a new short print. Or is it? I'm pretty sure that's a new short print. I swear. No way. First pack? Billy. I'm pretty darn sure this is a short print. This one and the patchworks were highlighted. Dude. Frick yeah. First pack of 26 Bowman. All right, I guess we just end it there. We just call it. That's it. We're quitting while we're ahead. All right. Who wants 10 to close? Last spot mojo. Alrighty. Macaroni German. Just kidding. Marconi Herman. Francisco Espinoza. Patrick Copen. Gabriel Rodriguez and W. David W. Not to be confused with Gabriel W. Sorry, I feel like this is part of the reason why I don't like doing live fills. Oh, perfect. Thank you, James. Pulled a couple in the blasters. Oh, well, maybe it's not fancy. Dang it. Well, then why were they highlighting it with the patchworks? Am I sending the live fill to JetBreak? No, Alan. Great question. So, thank you for asking. And like it says at the top, don't pay until it's full. If you are sending PayPal, please send it here and send me a screenshot. Gold188@yahoo.com. Steven, it just closed a minute before your comment. I'm sorry. But yeah, if you're sending to PayPal, please send me a screenshot. I don't have access to it. Obviously, it's Jason's personal. So just so I can check you off, so we don't have to open up any spots. Because it would suck if you pay and we open it up. I'll leave it up there for just a moment and then I'll pull it down. Give it about 10 more seconds. Count how many spots you got. 80 per spot. All right. Now I got a clean screen. Part of the reason why I don't like live fills. Like, let's focus on the break at hand. All right. Ooh, purple in this one. Oh, it's got looks like a dinged corner, though. Luis Morales. Purple, Corey Seager. 64 of 250. And, of course, that took away from my list. Texas Rangers, Lee. Nice. Andy Azokar. Ava Arquette. Nice. Upside down, though. Matt Klein. Roldy Brito. That's a nice one. And Leo. And look, as always, if you need a minute or you just like, hey, I want to focus on the break, you don't have to send immediately. It's okay. Just make sure you send near the end of the break. That way, you know, we're all good to go. Because I don't want anybody to be like, hey, I'm ready to break. And it's like, oh, sorry, so-and-so left and forgot they had a spot. what's the word I'm looking for? Where it's like you don't need to be super fast, but also don't be super slow. I don't know. Oh, we got an X-Fractor in here. Ooh, we got a lot of shininess going on. CJ Kafis. Top 100, number 53, Merrick Houston. I like that. Ooh, we got a Sterling. Aaron Judge, Bowman, Sterling. Nice. Who's got the Yanks? Sean. Next up, Gauge Jump. That's a solid chase. And X-Fractor, Brady Net. I'm sorry, Braden Net. A's. Back-to-back, Steven. Yeah, Craig. Cash App's fine. De Paula, Kova, and Kendry Churio. Another nice name. Yeah, so if you're sending Cash App or Venmo to me, that's all good. The only difference is PayPal. Same thing with Zelle. Like, that's fine too. Just anywhere where, obviously, PayPal is the only place where we get charged fees automatically. So it's just because it's friends and family with it being below retail cost. And I hope nobody's upset with me going a little bit slow. I like going a little bit slower on release days. It's a little bit more fun that way. We get to actually enjoy the cards. Because more often than not, we see breakers just like next, you know, and it's like, come on, dude. Nice Miz Kid. Jacob Melton, Caminero, Bryce. I'm glad I didn't pull like a Superfractor auto right there when I did that. Got lucky. Bryce Rayner. Nick Montessier. Montessier. 4th rounder. Nice. Veva Aloy. Moises Chase and Kaner Martinez. As you can tell, I haven't done a deep dive into the checklist. I listened to some podcasts, like I said, but didn't really like go super deep into the checklist. Obviously, as time goes on and these names pop up more, a lot of these guys are still in, you know, A-ball, rookie ball, so it's a little bit tougher. Ooh, what's that insert? Dylan Beavers. Mike Trout. Ooh, Ryan Waldschmidt under the radar. That looks dope. Let's leave him up. Gage Stanifer. Cade Snell. And then we've got Frobos, Walker Jenkins, and Tunic. Has anybody jumped into any other Bowman breaks today? Lindor, Freddie Freeman, another one. Edward Florentino, nice. Caden Scarborough. Oh, TJ Rumfeld, 83 of 250 at New York Yankees. Once again, Sean. Thank you, Justin. Much obliged. All right, Indy Azokar, Iredale, and Ferrara. Ferrari. Drake Baldwin. Corbin Carroll. Walker Jenkins, number 8. Anthony. Braden Nett. Ooh, Brady Bell. Why are you backwards? For no reason. Dang it. Nice. Florentino. And Colby Shelton. Mickey's currently leading the high bid on paper at $10. Well, we already got you Florentino and Veva. Now we got to ski them on some chromes, preferably with some ink. All right, we got some in here. Cal Raleigh. Wizenhunt. Electric Sluggers Acuna, I guess. I got a little excited about him. Nice. Andrew Fisher Chrome. Mini Diamond. Kova. Seattle. Once again, Justin Gray. Charlie Condon. Eric Hartman. Screw you guys. I'm going home. And Hector Ramos. I got to do something to get the chat rolling tonight. Come on. I got to do something. Everybody's quiet. Everybody's on the edge of their seats. That or you're like me and you're just a little tuckered out from the weekend. It's only Wednesday. We could do this. We can do this. I believe. Jacob Marcy. Peyton Tolley. This guy is so funny. Christian Moore. Pedro. Nice. Veva Aloy Chrome. Tyler Bremner. Daniel Pierce. Nice. And Jorge Quintana. Really, Jose Quintana? Oh, he was traded. with the in the Nestor Cortez trade. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder how many people read the back of cards anymore. It's like here, it's got to say number 5 O's prospect, hit safely in 14 of 19 starts in low A, homered 822, won Golden Spikes Award at Arkansas. Pronounce his name Veheva Aloy. Followed father Jamie into Pro Ball. Brother was college teammate. 2023 freshman All-American. Nice. Yeah. I like that, Craig. Hating the meat sweats. All right. Jacob Degram. Zaire Hope, number 50. Oh, another Sterling. Nice. Shohei and Judge. I thought these were more rare than they are, I guess. Mr. Moon. Felton Celestin. Brady Abell. Lalane and Cade Snell. All right. Well, I think that these Bowman Sterling cards look pretty cool. And I'm putting them on the stage because they look cool. Cool cards deserve some love. Obviously, as we pull more numbered cards and autographs, we'll do some replacement on the stage. But the fact that we got Judge and Shohei, I mean, not too shabby. Where's Ethan? Schwarbaum. Kyle Stowers. Red Rookie. Kyle Teal. Franklin Arias. Lynn. Wayan Lynn. He's on my list. Yes, he is. Nice. Max Clark. Franklin Arias. And Macaroni German. I love that. Hating the meat sweats. It's so true, too. He just looks like a guy who's just like, you know, smoking a cigarette, drinking a Coors Banquet before he steps on the mound. That's just like his vibe. He's an interesting fellow. Roki Sasaki. Number 82, Andrew Salas. Another Sterling, Max Clark. James Quinn Irons. All right, Max Clark, Isaiah Jackson, Urbina, and Riley Nelson. It's release day. I'm going to top load a lot more than I might normally. That's such a bummer. You know, whenever you like open up something and you're like, oh, this is rare. So, for example, like I mentioned yesterday, or I guess Monday. Well, no, I don't even think I told this story. So, in my office, somebody got a Bowman mega box of the new Bowman basketball. And so they opened it in the office and it was super fun. But they pulled one of the Mega Futures, which Mega Futures in baseball mega boxes was a case hit. Well, turns out it's not for basketball. Bummer. But they did hit a Con number to 75, who's like a top 5 rookie. Pretty awesome. J-Ram. Nicholas Kurtz. Ooh, auto. Henry Lalane. Yankees. Sean getting our first 2026 Bowman autograph. Nice. Congrats, Sean. Sean, it's been a little bit. Hope all is well with you. Alrighty, Walker Jenkins. Ooh, what is this? You know it's bad? No. You know it's bad when I think it's a parallel because of all the dust and gunk on this thing. I literally thought that this was a parallel. No, it's just crud on the card. That annoys me. Yeah. Cash Mayfield, Coy James, and Keaton Anthony. I like it, Craig. I like it. Aaron Judge, Samuel Basayo, Sal Stewart under the radar, Dylan Lewis, Hettinger, Dax Kilby, Carlos Gutierrez, and Gavin Kay. Brewers great, Chris Bozio. I'm not familiar. Now I'm gonna have to do some homework. See, that's the thing, is like people talk to me. Now, don't get me wrong. I think I know more about baseball than a lot of people. But I still get stumped pretty frequently with names. And I'm like, who? Then people call me young and a child. I know. Ooh, little blue ray wave back here. Chase DeLauder. Oh, nice. Power chord, Samuel Basayo. I like it. Emil Morales. Walker Janik. David DeVio. Texas Rangers. 72 of 150. Colt. 86 tops. Nice. Pena. Desan Hill. And Edgar Montero. It's also funny to me, like, you can watch some breaks on release day, and you can tell who's in it just for, like, the love of the game and who's in it to make a buck. And it's sad sometimes when you see how fast the guys who are in it to make a buck fill, and it's like, oh, man. Just the constant hawking. Because, like, I'm on, like, obviously Whatnot and Fanatics Live and stuff. And people will message me all the time like, hey, get this team. And I've never bought in with them. And it's like, dude, come on. Jordan Buxton. Number 84, Ike Irish. Luis Cova, Arjun Namala. Benj Virahanda. And Rainiel. Ooh, drinks beer in the trailer. Fans after the games. I love it. Manny Machado, Ernie Clement, Electric Sluggers, Bryce Eldridge, Dari Fernandez, Iredale, Dallas, Spellman, and Lynn. All right, show me a crystallized. Colson Montgomery. Nice. Nolan McLean. Red Rookie. Nice. Basayo. George Lombard Jr. Gavin. Merrick Houston. Kalen Culpepper. And Gage. Man, this is fun. I love release days. It just makes you look forward to the end of the day. But I want to find some Florentinos. Nice, Murakami. And some Ethan Holidays. All right, Bernal. Another Sterling. Jack Caglione. Nice. Joshua. Giancarlo Sio. Hettinger. Xavier. And Connor Griffin. I was hoping that Connor would be a rookie. Connor and McGonigal are still prospects in this product, so I'm expecting that they're going to be rookies in Bowman Chrome. All right, Harry Ford, Christopher Sanchez. Nice, another one. Power Chords, Caminero. Juan Sanchez, Jamie Arnold, Pedro, Ike Irish, and Cabrera. Sorry, one sec. It's just base, but it's still nice. let's jump into some Topps Chrome Black. This is nice. This is fun. I like this mix. I got some more Topps Chrome Black in yesterday. So it's going to be pretty fun. Alrighty, I got to grab fancy schmancy blocker card so we don't get spoiled by the autograph. Easy peasy lemon squeezy 810 Warthog. Alright, did not see anything about the card. So we all get to go through this together. Alright. We've really struggled with getting rookies. So I want to see rookies out of Chrome Black. Cam Smith. There we go. Colson Montgomery, good start. Kyle Teal, White Sox heating up. Grant Taylor. All right, White Sox, take it easy now, would you? Rebecca. And we got a blue on the back. Nice Connolly Early. And to 150, Brandon Lowe. Tampa Bay Rays, Lee. All right, fine. Since it's not actually rare, we'll take down the Electric Sluggers Lindor. What if this was all just a ruse and I was just trying to find a way to get the Mets on the stage? No, I genuinely thought it was short printed, and then when it's like, well, if it's short printed, why are we pulling multiple out of one box? Want to see, I want to see another Damascus pop up. Did he get one? Rebecca, you, at least out of Chrome Black, you went 3 rookies in a row. And they all look good, being that they're White Sox. The Topps Chrome Black cards, they match the White Sox very well. All right, pack and number 2. Show me a Damascus or a Superfractor, something cool. Ooh, there is something cool in here. Will Banfield, Alex Bregman, Lawrence Butler. Do we have 2 numbered cards? Tarek Skubal, Kobe Mayo, and ooh, to 25, Juan Soto. Juan Soto Orange will make the stage. Billy, nice one. Yep. That's the way we like it. Now let's see who this autograph is. Oh, let me top load this. Another rookie. Chrome Black rookies, I'm telling you, the checklist is shorter. These are shorter printed cards. Never know. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Looks like a base auto to me. Let's see. Rookie, Ryan Ritter, Rockies. Renee, I know you didn't buy this break looking for a Ryan Ritter rookie auto. I will take it. We'll take it. You're like, not the guy that I was hoping to hit, but okay. All right, Chrome Black, do better. All right, let's do Bowman draft. And then we'll finish with a Bowman jumbo. Yeah, this paper spot's going to get pretty hefty today. High bid is currently $10. Okay. You'll see why I'm like weirded out by this one. Because now we're upside down. And we're upside down for all of them. Weird. Alrighty, what do we got? Waldschmidt, Kane Kepley, Braden Montgomery, Ethan Hedges, Mitch Voigt, Tommy Troy, Patrick Forbes. Okay, what? Gavin Feen. Alright, we got refractors on the back. Why didn't I notice that? Yeah, there's 4 refractors in this one. Alright, that makes more sense. I'm like, don't be shorting us on no refractors now. Starting us off, Tim Pashtian, Ike Irish, Cameron Maldonado, Dax Kilby, Josh Grauer, AJ Russell, James Tibbs III, JJ in action, and a bunch of refractors. Pico, Spencer Jones, nice Jordan Yost, and Antonio Jimenez. Yeah, Bowman draft almost put me on a short fuse. Like, are we about to get a box with no refractors? I won't lie, they almost had it. They almost had it. That would have stunk. Because it's like, look, you never know. All right, we're very. Are you kidding? We only have 3 likes on the video. Y'all, it's release day. It's release day. We got 17 people in here. Drop a like. Drop a comment. Comment an emoji. You know what? Comment whatever emoji you like. We're gonna go carte blanche here. You guys have fun. Let loose with the emojis in the comments, and you know, because there's no cursing in emojis, but you can tell a story with emojis. You can tell a story. So tell me a story with emojis, and I have to interpret that story. All right, ink. You see what happened? We started liking the video, and then stuff like this pops up. Junior! Eli Willett's first Bowman auto. Kaplow. Kaboom. You see how liking the video? You see how the mojo? The good vibe. It's all about the vibes, man. It's all about the vibes. Elijah Bartholomew Willits. Yes, that's his real middle name. Don't look it up. Okay, it doesn't say the middle name on the back of the card. Nice, Junior. Congrats. Ryan Sloan. Colin Yeaman. Carlos LaGrange. Billy Carlson. Dominic Fritton. Travis Sikora. Briggs McKenzie. Axis Namala. Nice. Seth Hernandez. And Brian Curley. You know, I'm expecting some craziness in the chat, but so far pretty calm. All right, you 8 people who are sitting in here, you hear my voice. I know you do, and you're like, I'm not gonna like the video out of spite. Well, guess what? The card gods aren't going to let you hit. They're not. They won't. Them's is the rules. Ooh. Refractor auto. Ding! 111 of 499. You see what happens when we like the video. You like the video. You drop some comments. We're 2 for 2. We're 2 for 2, ladies and gentlemen. Kaplow. Kaboom. Billy Carlson to 499. See, that's what I was expecting, Jeff. I was wondering when somebody was going to start, you know, going a little crazy. Just get a little crazy. Cash. Gustavo. It's release day. Can we have some fun and some laughs? Malcolm Moore. Lodis. Nice JoJo. Aiden West. Devin Taylor. Maury. Nice Josh Hammond. And Miguel Slime Jr. His name's not Slime. It's just funnier to say that. I mean, it's a darn good start to this box. We've gotten plenty of boxes that are not very good. We haven't seen a parallel yet either. A parallelogram. Where are you? Kicking us off, Thomas White. Rebecca, is it? It's the number what? Number 10 pick in the draft, number to 499? Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice one, Rebecca. Heck yeah, congrats. Thomas White, Jack Gurevich, Lombard, Nolan Schubert, Gavin Turley, nice Xavier, Caleb Wing, Axis, Walker Jenkins, Gabe Davis, and Joshua. So not only have we gotten a few good refractors, we're 2 for 2 on really good autos. I'm pulling for Jeff here because I want to see a JoJo Parker auto combined with these two, and this would be a sweet box. Or if we're getting a pitcher, let's see Jamie Arnold, Bremner, Seth Hernandez. There's plenty of good names. Alrighty. Ooh, little reptilian. Dakota Jordan to 125. San Fran, Robert. Dadgum, Jesus made. Justin Lampkin. Yandiel Ricardo. Nate Snead. Dante Nori. Ben Jacobs. Sammy Stafora. Sky Blue, Rainiel. Just got promoted to Double A. Connor Essenberg and Benji Boy. AJ Ewing made his debut with the Mets yesterday. I ended up posting this on the eBay machine, so hopefully I can make a sale there. But, I mean, he played pretty well in his debut. I mean, I think he drew 3 walks, hit a triple, 2 RBIs. Like, need a little bit more excitement. And I think Young Energy will do that. I see another auto, but there's still a lot of packs left. Caden Kent, New York Yankees, another one. Sean, I got you 2 autographs today for that. The New York Stankies. No, I'm just playing. You guys see Anthony Volpe got recalled to the majors. Hopefully he plays better this time. Matt Barr. Nice Kate Anderson. Forgot about him. Sean Youngerman. Obermueller. Marcus Phillips. Matthew Mora. Ethan Conrad. Jamie Arnold. Bodan. And Murph Gray. So I saw a video and it was like, hey, how are the top 10 picks or the top 20 picks from the 2024 draft doing, or 2025 draft doing? And I'm pretty sure that Kate Anderson and Tyler Bremner are absolutely killing it. I think Kate Anderson has like a sub-2 ERA in Double A. So very likely we might be seeing a call up soon. Sooner than we think. I mean, if he keeps dealing like this, I wouldn't be shocked because Seattle, their typical really dominant pitching core has been a little bit rocky to start the season. I say that as a very confident Logan Gilbert fantasy baseball guy. Ooh, purple. Dean Curley to 250. James? Yes. Mike Sirota. Dean Curley again. McGonigal. Lombardi. Bradfield. Easton Carmichael. Walker Jenkins. Connor Griffin. Matthew Fisher. And Sebastian Walcott. All right, we did so good for a couple minutes where we started getting really excited after that Eli Willits. And then we hit the Billy Carlson. And then the excitement went away. And now you see where the packs are going. Packs are paying attention to us. We need the good vibes. We need the excitement. We need the tenacity. Got an X-Fractor in here. Give me a big X-Fractor. Show me some tenacity. Thomas White, Miami. Craig Diesel. Arjun Namala. Quentin Young. Jackson Wiggins. Chase Shores. Josh Owens. Kalen Culpepper. Cooper Fleming. Axis Zaire Watson. And Ryan Mitchell. All right, we got 3 packs to go. I think we can do it. Gold out of 50 incoming. See, that's the call out I like to see. And guess what? Just because you said that, Robert, guess what? This pack right here, gold out of 50. You ready? It's coming. Right there. Gold out of 50. You prepared? You mentally prepared? Oh! Look at this. If you look really far away and you squint your eyes, that's gold. Matthew Mora, 70 of 99. Oh, and it's misprinted too. That's supposed to say out of 50. And the border's supposed to be gold. Mora /99. St. Louis, Rebecca, Charlie Condon, Mason Neville, Yulfran Castillo, Caden Kent, Ty Harvey, nice Bremner, Selena, Axis Made, Cameron Nelson, and Eduardo Quintero. I thought it was funny. It was a stretch. I'll admit it was a stretch, but look, if you were in the Multiverse Break Friday, I almost called a crazy hit. So James Clements was like, "Man, no Diamondbacks are hitting," and I'm like, well, there's a Corbin Carroll in this next one. I forget who it was. It was a prospect, but I think it was Kason Cunningham or something maybe. But we pulled a Diamondback auto the next card, and I was like, after I called it out, I'm like, oh, this is about to be a Corbin Carroll auto. And then it was Diamondbacks, and I was like, oh. All right, Green Reptilian, Cameron Millar, KC, 87 of 99. Steven, Johnny Level, Tayton Gray, he's been playing super well. Jacob Reimer, we have an illusionist, not a breaker. Landon Harmon, Stretch Armstrong, Johnny Slawinski, Cooper Pratt, Jacob Morrison, Eli Willits, Kyson Witherspoon, and Trevor Cohen. Look, at the end of the day, this should be fun, all right? If a break takes 15 minutes to get through a case, with the exception of Breaker's Delight, that one I give a little bit more leeway with because it's not as many cards. But if somebody gets through a case of Bowman Hobby in less than 30 minutes, I don't really see the fun in it, personally. Like, for me as a customer, I don't. It's like, hey, if I'm going to skunk, I want it to take a little bit of time, and I want to be entertained by somebody, making a fool of themselves in the bottom right corner of my screen. Hi, I'm Trent. I'm right down here. All right. Caminiti, Olivedo. We did not get an extra auto. I was hoping we would. Lugo, Gavin Fiend, Jefferson Rojas, Zach Root, J.D. Dix, Luis Pena, Franklin Arias, and Caleb Bonnemer. All in all, getting a Carlson and Willits auto out of the same box, I consider that box a victory. I was just in a 9-caser. Oh my goodness. How'd that go, James? Yeah, I asked before and nobody said if they were in any 26 Bowman breaks today. All right, we haven't seen a doggone Ethan Holiday first Bowman yet. This is why I grabbed... So, here's my thought process. I like to do a hobby and a jumbo, so that in my brain it increases our chances of getting like a crystallized, or even the new patchworks, which I'm not super big on, but like the spotlights and stuff. In my brain, getting multiple SKUs or formats of the product kind of increases our options. You were? How'd it go, Rebecca? Hopefully pretty good. I was driving when you asked. Well, hopefully you're not driving now. Alright. We'll just fan through these. I can't really fan... It's been so long since I've ripped a Bowman like this. Oh yeah, that's right. These are all the rookies and stuff. Alright, red rookie. Imai. I don't know if he's winning Rookie of the Year. I don't know. Craig, I don't know if he's doing it. Ooh, first pack, first auto. Here we go. Tunic. Los Angeles Dodgers Jr. All right. The fact that we are 2 for 2 on base autos, I don't like that. I don't like that. I want to see a low numbered release day auto. That Carlson is the best so far. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's not what I like to hear. I want to hear you say, I hit a red auto to 5. All right, Basayo. Nice, Roldy Brito. Miguel Mendez, Juan Torres, Charlie Condon, the wrong Rocky. Monteser. I don't know why he feels thicker. All right. Nice gauge jump. Like I said, I always like to pull off the bigger names. Ooh, and we got numbered paper in here. Rainiel to 250. Wait a minute. What? Didn't we pull another purple Rainiel? Or am I going crazy? No, we for sure did. Gavin Fiend on the back. Am I going crazy? No, we pulled a $4.99. I put in the wrong pile. Nice. Couple of Rainiel parallels. St. Louis, Rebecca. Like I said, I mean, here's my thoughts. All right, look. If you have any Rainiel Rodriguez that you're not invested in or you don't really believe in, that's really the big thing. If you don't really believe in the player, don't put your money in them. Ooh, it's in grading. But here's my latest PSA order. So Becca, I want to pull you in anime. Stick on the last chrome all day. The spot where you thought it was thicker. Well, I flipped it over and there was nothing on there, so it's good to know for future reference. I appreciate it, Jeff. Because that would suck if I'm sorting it later and it's like, oh, you know, somebody thinks that they skunked the whole break and then it's like, oh no, they actually hit. That'd be annoying. Change, no. Lose, no. Or damage, no. I personally have not. No. And I submit a decent amount of stuff. I think it's more rare than people think. Alright, we got a Sterling rookie. Yes, I'm top-loading all these because they look cool. Another Cags. Nice. Another one for Steven. Electric Sluggers Shohei. We're top-loading Otani cards. Esteban Mejia. And, of course, I'm pretty sure he's on my list. Esteban. Yes, he is. Nice. Top-loading 3 in a row. JoJo. Liam Doyle. Arjun Namala. Little Purple Ray Wave. Namala. Little back-to-back action. 176 of 250. Toronto. Jeff. And what else we got? Yeah, that's really unfortunate. And Braden Montgomery, number 39 on the back. Yeah, I hate to see that. Obviously, you always hope that there's no funny business going on, but unfortunately there are people in this world who are bad people and think that a, you know, I don't know, $200 card, whatever, however much, the number doesn't matter. Whether it's a $1 card or a $5 million card, they think that stealing that is worth more than their reputation and career, which I think is absurd. That's really why, like, in case you're wondering, like, hey, why are there only 2 main Jetbreakers baseball guys in a room of, you know, 75,000? Well, because, you know, this stuff's expensive, and it takes a lot of trust to send somebody a lot of expensive boxes, and trust that they're going to ship the cards that they hit for people. You know, so there's a lot of icky people in the world. Try and surround yourself with the good ones. Alright, what do we got? Cam Schlittler under the radar, I like it. Riley Nelson first. David Shields. Sam Peterson. Isaiah Jackson. Gavin. Here, I'm just going to do this. On the back, Liam Doyle. And no paper, numbered paper in this one. Wyatt Sanford, nice. Like I said, high bid on the paper right now is $10. And there's going to be a lot of it. Yeah, it's really unfortunate, though. And I know that PSA is trying to, you know, get more graders so they can obviously keep up with the demand. And when you kind of lower that threshold of people you want in your company, you're opening yourself up to issues later. Ooh, little Jonah Tong. Drew Gilbert. Former Met. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, nice. Another Caminero on the power chords. Electric Sluggers Nando. Daniel Hernandez. Brayson Owen Carey. Anderson Araujo. Jamie Arnold. Thank you, Jeff. Florentino, top 100, number 25. We haven't seen any Florentino. Oh, wait, no, we did see one Chrome Florentino. Isaiah Jackson. How does your name ring a bell? Yeah, that's a downside, especially with non-serial numbered cards. Makes you nervous. Ooh. Yeller X-Flat. Gosh. Yellow X-Fractor. Yeller X-Fractor. I think we might have an autograph on that. I'm thinking. Maybe. I'm not sure if there are X-Fractor autos this year, but we're about to find out. Oh, there are. Jorge Quintana, 44 of 75, and that looks pretty nice. Slam Diego. Ellen with our first numbered autograph of 2026 Bowman. And it's a nice little color match. Heck yeah. Another Bowman Sterling, Frederick Freeman, Jude Warwick, DeVio, Jack Wheeler, Connor Griffin, Brady Nett on the back. Top 100, number 13, Travis Bazzana. And no numbered paper in this one. But we have Desan Hill, Roldy Brito. Seen a lot of Roldies. Kendry Churio as well. Nice. He's not. Yes, he is. Oh, wait. Oh, that's actually a really fun fact. Signed out of Maracaibo, Venezuela, the same town as Jackson Churio, though they are not related. That's cool. So they're from the same place, but they're not related. That's a fun fact. Well, he's on my list of, notable names, so. That town's just turning out Cheerios like it's nothing. Jack Caglione, Bubba Chandler, Treya Savage. Do you guys see what a Murakami paper sold for yesterday? $156. Absurd. Red Rookie, Drew Gilbert, San Francisco. Basayo on the under the radar. Electric Sluggers, Weatherholt. Moises Chase. Cabrera, Benji Boy. Madonna. Nice Veva Aloy. On the back. Number 2, Kevin McGonigal. Another Veva. Vaheva. And another Lynn. So I will say this, looking at the odds, so I don't know if anybody listened to the Hobby Handbook episode that I did last week, but I kind of did a big breakdown. Oh, pulled 5 autos. Hold up, wait a minute. Nobody huge, but 2 out of 250. One was out of 75. Nice. Like I said, I haven't watched much. I will say this. I was scrolling on the interwebs, and unfortunately a Backyard Breaks post live stream popped up on camera, and they were ripping he ripped a box of Breaker's Delight, and of course pulled an Ethan Holiday redemption. So that annoyed me off the rip, and that's really all I've seen ripped. I think we got something in here. Oh, Sky Blue on the front, so that means it's going to be a Sky Blue veteran or rookie. Password, Chase Burns, Eldridge. All right. Give us a Sky Blue Roman Empire right here. Or Murakami. Here we go. It is a rookie. Is that Cleveland? Sure is. CJ Kafis. Oh! Nice. Now look, this isn't a crazy expensive card, but when you get a bookend out of a card that there's 499 copies of, that's fun. I like that. Power Chords, Ava Arquette. Nice, Merrick Houston. Carlos Gutierrez. Dallas. Antunes. Oh. Rainiel on the back. Gavin, number 60. And let's see who's in here. Merrick Houston. Nice. Well, clearly all you breakers get all the big... Yeah, you know me, dude. You know me. It's because I'm busy CT scanning all the boxes. You know me. You know me. I only get big hits. See? Mm-hmm. Boy, Trent, none of those are from 26 Bowman. Yeah, but, you know, these are the boxes that I CT scanned and they weren't looking good. It's like, yeah, all these breakers get all the good hits. Yeah, because, I mean, look, that is a card you can retire off of. Renee picked up the Rockies in a break that's pretty much 26 Bowman just to hit a Ryan Ritter Topps Chrome Black auto. No. No. We're here for doggone Ethan Holiday. We can't even pull a base card of him? Come on now. Knock it off. Knock it off. Shohei Ohtani. Alright, got another Sterling. I wonder if the Sterlings have autos. I bet they do. It's a good checklist. What we got? Ethan Holiday. Alright, we can't pull a first Bowman, but we can pull a Bowman Sterling of him, which I do like. Electric Sluggers, Cags. Aiden Miller. Franklin Arias. James Quinn Irons. Ike Irish. A little X-Fractor action for Bryce Rayner. 59 of 125. Colt. On the back. Number 73, J.R. Ritchie. He's actually starting today. Nice. There's Edward Florentino for the paper spot. And screw you guys. It's Eric Hartman. Yeah, I wish I was a part of the good boy club that if... Now, I will say this. Do I think that the concept of juiced boxes is real? I do not, personally. My personal opinion is I don't. Because I've hit some really cool cards. I mean, obviously, the Churio Super, the Dylan Cruz Super, and those were just single boxes picked up at my LCS. Well, actually, one of them was. Another one was bought online. But it's like, look, like, don't you think Topps would have put that, you know, in the hands of somebody on Fanatics Live? I would think so. Cam Schlittler. Akamoto. Nice Roman Empire rookie. Hold on to your butts. We have a redemption. Congratulations. You are due to receive Chrome Prospect 1 auto. Ooh, refractor of Danielle Ortiz, St. Louis Cardinals, Rebecca to $4.99. You're talking about the Fanatics leak for the soccer cards, right? You're talking about with the whole Messi scenario? Because the thing is, there's different departments at Fanatics. So that's the thing that I don't really buy into. Is if there's different departments, then obviously there's a lot more attention on baseball than there is soccer for Topps. Kalen Culpepper under the radar. Max Clark. Walker Jenkins. Dylan Lewis. Hedinger. Walcott. Number 77, Felnin. Nice Daniel Pierce. Any? Nope. But yeah, if the whole juice boxes thing is legit, no baseball a few months back. Oh. The fact that I didn't see that is kind of nuts. What was the context? Yeah, because if it is real, I want to be a part of the good boy club who gets those boxes. That'd be nice. Churio, Electric Sluggers, Big Dumper. Nice. Daniel. We just pulled his auto. Tunic, Eli Willits, Zaire Hope. Oh, there's a Reptilian stick in. Josh Noth. Ooh. And we'll say this. Reptilians this year. I'm sorry that I'm touching your card, Chris. But when you get it, you have to do it too. Because yes, it is like raised. That's pretty fun. It's a lot. I sent it to you. Well, that's right. Just like the Spark Notes. The texture is really cool. The texture is really cool. All right. Ava. Nice. Ava and Vaheva. All right. Finally. There's one. All right, 2 packs deal. Come on. Ethan Doggone Holiday. Edward Florentino. Veva Aloy. Ava Arquette. Give me them names, please. Cam Schlittler. Akamoto. Roman Empire. I think high bid on the paper is 18. Yes, touch it slowly. All right. All right. Take it easy. Take it easy. Buy me dinner first. Goodness. Nice. Another Shohei Bowman Sterling. Dadgum Jesus made. Leo Lignon. Wyatt Sanford. Noyce. Walker Janik. Kellen Lindsay number 94. Who else we got? Y'all better take it easy in the chat on me now. Come on. Caden Scarborough. I think you're on my list. All right. Uno Mas. Let's finish strong. Give me a release day super duper fractor. Please. I don't care if it's an insert. I don't care who it is, what he looks like, what he plays like. Release day super fractor. Give it to me. Right meow. Right meow. The fact that I said that, like, right meow, I think I might have just willed into the universe an Eric Hartman super. Oh, really, Katie? Thomas White, under the radar. Electric Sluggers, Caminero. Christopher Polanco. I was really hoping to see less of the Sterlings. Cool card. Yeah, I agree. Like, that to me would be a good short print. Not a super short print, but like, you know, one a box. You know? Polanco, Coy James, Matthew Ferrara, Edward Duran. Nice. Ava Arquette. On the back, number 1 hundo, Gage Wood. And the last stack of paper. High bid is 23 on all of it so far. I say so far. This is the last pack. Kim. All right. Recap. If you're in the live, Phil. I know, Rebecca. I know. I was hoping to see at least like a red rookie of him. It's got to be very, very expensive right now. I guess we'll go here. All right, yours is going to be jacked up somewhere along the way. But here's what we got. 25, sounds good, Kyle. Sorry, did I just bump the camera? I think I did a little bit. Sorry. Alrighty. Focus, there we go. Arquette, Shohei, Wyatt Sanford, Josh Knott, that's a reptilian, by the way. Ethan Holiday, Caglione, Merrick Houston, Drew Gilbert, Samuel Basayo, Veva Aloy, Freddie Freeman, Cam Schlittler, Jack Caglione, Shohei, Esteban Mejia, Roldy Brito, Samuel Basayo, Rainiel Sky Blue, Gavin Bean, Kyson Witherspoon, Bremner, Thomas White, X-Factor, Kate Anderson, Bodine, Nayans, JoJo Parker, Josh Hammond, Billy Carlson, Seth Hernandez, Ike Irish, Dax Kilby, Jordan Yost, Shohei Ohtani, a bunch of Chrome Black rookies, which was nice. Will Banfield, oh, just kidding, Max Clark, Colson Montgomery, White Sox, Kyle Teal, White Sox, Grant Taylor, White Sox, a lot of socks. Connolly Early, Red Sox. All right, let's get out of the top drawer, would we? Electric Sluggers Lindor, before I realized that this was a common insert. Same thing with the power chords, Caminero. Sterling Kaggs. Another one, Basayo. He's a rookie. That one's different. Aaron Judge. 1 in 9 cases they pulled one. Oh my gosh. Lynn. Veva Aloy. Andrew Fisher. Gage Jump. Braden Net X-Fractor. Ava Arquette. Chase Davis Red. Yoandi Blue. Miles Naylor to 199. Farmello Blue. Blake Burke to 25. Willits to 199. Or, excuse me, to 99. And Edgar Caro to 299. For the other numbered cards, autographs, and shiny cards, we have Bryce Rayner to 125. CJ Kafus bookend to 499, number 1. Namala to 250. Imai, red rookie. Rainiel to 250. Millar to 99. Mora to 99. Dean Curley to 250. Dakota Jordan 125. Basayo, red rookie. Kyle Teal, red rookie. Kova, mini diamond. Rumfeld to 250. Davio to 150. Seager to 250. Lowe to 150. Santucci auto. Vance Honeycutt on card to 99. None of my stocks match. Waldrop blue scope auto. Cole Young blue scope auto. Juan Soto to 25. Ryan Ritter, Topps Chrome Black auto. Caden Kent. Henry Lalane. Brennan Tunick. Variation refractor auto. Excuse me. It should just say refractor of Daniel Ortiz. Jorge Quintana, yellow X-Fractor auto to 75. Eli Willits, first Bowman auto. And Billy Carlson to faux 99. I got that notification. Sit down, Rafaela. As you see, I get a ton of messages every day. So if I don't respond to you instantly, it's probably because I'm taking a break from my phone because I get a lot of messages. All right, high bid on the paper is 35. We'll keep her rolling since bids are still coming in. I appreciate, obviously, when folks bid for paper because it helps soften the blow. So I'll be honest, like if you want a little backstory here, the reason why I run paper spots is twofold. One, some folks used to just say, hey, like I don't want my paper, and I would save it for for Halloween, and I would give it away. And some folks are like, hey, I want all the paper. And so I'm like, okay, well, we can do an auction for it. And then you know what we can do? Then we can take the money that I think the paper spot will go for, and I can discount spots. Now, obviously, like, even if it goes for $60, that's only $2 off a spot. But on average, if I see a team that, like, my calculator says, hey, this team should be $57, I can go, okay, cool. Like, we're going to make it 55. Because then it makes my breaks look more competitive to everybody, when in reality it's like, hey, it'll even out in the end. So there's some, honest to goodness, look behind the curtain moment, in case you're curious. I know some people don't care. You got the same baskets? Yeah, the Costco special. That's what I use to sort everything, keep everything together. And then all the blocker cards from like Sterling and stuff, I write on them. So, 13 May, 1 of 2. All right, if you're in the live fill, feel free to go grab a snack or a drink. I bet we'd start here in, I'd say like 5 to 10 minutes. Because I still got to go in and put everybody in and confirm payments and stuff. So, if you did send to Gold188, again, please send me a screenshot so I have it. If you haven't paid yet, don't sweat it. It's okay. You can do it right now so that we don't have to open up anybody's spots. 'Cause that's freaking embarrassing. Yeah, big props to those of you who pay as you claim. That's obviously the goal, is pay as you claim for the breaks. It makes tracking them a lot easier because obviously Jeremy, Manny, Coit, Drake, and I, we all use the same PayPal. So sometimes it's tough to delineate, who's, like, what payment is for who. It can get a little bit messy. That's why sometimes I run randoms, because it's easier to track. All right. High bid is 40. I will say this, like, I'm not afraid to admit it shouldn't go for much more. Genuinely. Obviously buy what you want, but And I did not say on the live fill that it's a paper spot break because it shouldn't be. It's a one card box. It's a one box break. I'll sort the paper out of a single box. But the last dandelion, the last one that I have. So if you give me just a moment, I'm going to put the live fill back up on the screen. Time to skunk because the beast Rebecca is back. See, Craig, the problem is Rebecca, half the time, Craig, I'll wait till he's back before I make fun of him because he would appreciate if I made fun of him while he's here. I know that. It's like, man, it's no fun if you make fun of me. I'm not even there to laugh at it. 13 May live. All right. I don't have access to the chat for a moment, so bear with me. The bare necessities. The bareness. And, of course, Excel Online wants to take its sweet time. My goodness. Like, does it not know that we're trying to run a break right now? It's going to yell at me. That's fine. There we go. Now it wants to work. I just needed to think for a second. Been there. Been there a lot. Alright, Rebecca in 6, 7. Craig, whose payment I just received. Craig, I'm assuming you're back, so now I get to make fun of you. So, Rebecca, I'm not sure if you realize this, but Craig basically gives you a shout out every time he pays me because he struggles with reading comprehension where it says no notes and payments. I will say this, I give an exception to him. If there's only going to be one person sending me notes and it's only him, so be it. But every time he says something hilarious, and half the time it involves how much you destroy him in breaks. Oh, I'm back. If she's in it, I'm 0 hits, bro. It's just the way it is. All right. So I'm not seeing anything else on the paper bid. Last call. Last call. Like I said, I don't want it to go too high. There's going to be more breaks. I'm going to run more breaks with it. So if you're worried, like, oh, I'm not going to be able to get more, trust me, you will. Like, even this weekend, I'm planning on running some more Bowman if I can get my hands on some more. So don't sweat it. Alrighty. Oops. I have 3. I'm missing 4 payments, so I got to check my messages for screenshots. All right. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Robert. Justin Gray. Nope. Robert. Alan, are you in here? Mr. Shaver. Handicap, yes, exactly. You know, it's the opposite. Craig snatch and grabs in the breaks. Leaves me with nothing. Rebecca, literally his payment today was, she took my Red Sox, so I'm taking her Astros. That's the whole reason why Craig took the Astros today. Ugh. Too funny. All right, I'm calling it there. Kyle, paper spot is yours, sir. Foe 0. Well, since I'm waiting on a message, I'm going to open up some mail. I didn't get to earlier. I know folks are probably excited and ready to rip. So am I. I want to give the benefit of the doubt to Alan. I get it. Life gets super busy. I obviously don't want to boot anybody for a payment. But I got some mail. Oh, I probably shouldn't flash addresses. Did not mean to do that. Actually, I think that was covered. Okay, cool. But let's see what I bought. I bought this a couple weeks ago, and USPS decided to send this across the globe. Those are personal notes between us. Well, check out some of these bad boys. Some of these are personal. Law Dog. Devers to 15. Now, Billy Carlson image variation. Yeah. You see that Churio. Mike Trout's silver pack blue refractor. Check out some of these bad boys. A Billy Carlson image variation. I saw one of these get pulled on release day, so that was pretty epic. Bremner, stained glass, tough to beat. Quintero, in action, Gavin Bean, Steel Hall, a bunch of these achromatic autos. Mega Futures, like I said, case hit. Cruz, gold to 50. Jamie Arnold. Cosmic Cam for Cam Smith. Mayo on the Ascensions auto. And Joshua. Since I pulled this super, I'm actually tempted to keep this. Because, like, hey, I pulled the super of that card, so that's pretty cool. But, yeah, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt here. I'll give him a couple minutes, Kyle. Here, let me turn off the bottom scroll bar. Give him a couple minutes. Because obviously, like, I'll set up for your PC to get graded and sell. So, Mickey, a lot of these are honestly for the repack. I buy pretty frequently for the repack. Like, I'd say, I'm trying to guess. You know, I used to think that I bought like 30% of the repack, and then I look at the checklist and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so many more cards. I buy a decent amount. Obviously, I know what are good hits, so it's tough. Like, but I still try and put in some really good cards. All right, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so put it here. Okay. All right, gosh. Now, obviously, these are not your final teams. It's just these are the tiers. Let me double check that this makes sense before we go any further. Because I originally thought I sorted this alphabetically. So, like, here, if I sort this A to Z. So right here. Yeah, see, it goofs that one up now. Alright, you know what? We're just going to go with... This is what I showed, so this one I'm going to run with. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. But obviously I need that last payment to come in. No, yeah, for the Jetbreakers repack. Yeah, I got you, Kyle. It's just at Trent Liches. Alan, thank you, sir. Much obliged. How did you send? Did you send PayPal? I don't have access to Jason's PayPal. I have access to the Jetbreakers one, but obviously not using that one. Let me see. Did you send it here? Take care, Kyle. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming in this evening. Well, Alan, we'll run it. Whenever you get a moment, just send me a screenshot of it if you do not mind, good sir. All right, friends. So like I said, it is a triple random tiered break. So what I did was I took... Sweet. Sounds good, Alan. Yeah, I took the top teams. I'll show you the data, too, while we're at it. Just for funsies. I know you probably believe me. But this is where I got the information that I'm showing you from. So I literally just took the price tag of like, hey, each team in 2026 Bowman. I think this is for a jumbo box, I think, based off a few breaks. And so we take, obviously these are the most expensive. It's sorted from cheapest to most expensive. But it's like, hey, let's take the 10 most expensive and then the 10 middle teams and then the 10 cheapest teams. And that's what we'll use to randomize so that everybody gets one of these top 10 teams. So here's how I'm going to do it. Since I'm a big meanie, we're going to randomize tier 3 first. So grabbing the Cubs through the Diamondbacks. I know it's not alphabetical. I don't know why it won't. Maybe I'm just dumb. Probably. But since this is the order that I showed everybody, it's the order I'm going to random from. So 5 randoms, everybody. Best of luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We've got the Phillies through the Mets. Great. The Mets are going to be the very last team in the doggone break. All right, now for the middle one, middle tier. See, now everybody's sweating that top tier, and that's exactly what I want. I want you on the edge of your seat, excited to rip today. All right, same thing for the middle tier. 5 randoms. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The Atlanta Braves through the Detroit Tigers. Yeah, I tried to do that, the whatchamacallit, like the owl in the Tootsie Pop commercial. All right, last but not least, tier 1. These are the big dogs. O's, Red Sox, White Sox, Rockies, Royals, Dodgers, Brew Crew, A's, Buccos, and Jays. Oh, shoot. I think I just accidentally copied and pasted it in the same list. There we go. All right, let's rock and roll. Mickey Gasper's mustache? I haven't. You know who has, like, Cease has a good one. All right, the big dogs. 5 randoms. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drum roll, please. 5. Red Sox through the Royals. All right. Obviously, I'll open up the floor for trades. So, Robert Gordon, you have the Red Sox, Braves, and Phillies going a little East action there. AL East and NL East. Justin Gray with the O's, Nats, and Cardinals. Allen getting the Rockies, Reds, and Stros. James with the Jays, Fish, and Halos. Rebecca, you've got the A's, Rangers, Padres, White Sox, Twins, and Giants. Mr. Diesel with the Brew Crew. The Guards and the D-backs. Robert Gordon with the Dodgers, Rays, and Mariners. Robert Renaud with the Pirates, Yankees, and Cubs. And James with the Royals, Tigers, and the Mets. If anybody would like to trade, now's the time to do so. Oh, I just read the second half of your message because I was busy doing the random, like a senior in November or March. Now I got to look him up. Mickey Gasper. Oh my gosh, yeah, it does. Oh my gosh, that's good. See, now I'll not be able to unsee that. This is a great image too. Like, here, Gasper's giant caterpillar. Yeah, but here, wait. Like this image of him, just like pissed off. It's so funny. All right, anybody want to trade? Pick up a PC team, maybe chase a certain player. Brewers for Red Sox. Ooh, trading a tier 1 for tier 1. Mr. Gordon, what you think? Andrew Fisher in exchange for, wait a minute. Don't quiz me just yet. Boston, Justin Gonzalez. A lot of people are saying that the Pirates are the #1 team here with Edward Florentino, and apparently Connor Griffin also has non-first Bowman autos. So, and then with that, you also have Wyatt Sanford on the back end. So there's a pretty deep run with the Pirates. Heck yeah, we're at 15 likes on the video. Let's go. I'll stick with my teams. Can't anger the card gods. Fair enough. Anybody else want to trade? Or are we ready to jump into this thing? Well, let's run it. All right, let's. So, obviously, with it being 3 wide, it's going to look really wonky. I'll try. I'll try to get it in the bottom scroll bar. Jump. Little Van Halen. Let's try and get this thing in the bottom scroll-yoli. I'm an idiot. I'm so dumb. I didn't turn it on, and I was like moving it around. I was like, why don't I see it? It's because I didn't turn it on. It doesn't look too bad. I mean, let's see. How quickly is it scrolling through? Okay, I mean, if you read quickly, you can read your teams, but I'll still shout you out when you hit, of course. Let's do this thing. Like I said, I only picked up 2 jumbos today. Because at my LCS, like, look. Could I buy all the jumbo boxes he has in stock and break them for you guys? Yes, 100%. Is that the morally right thing to do? I don't think so. If a dad and his kids come in there, or mom and her kids come in there looking for a Bowman jumbo box to rip, and I take all of them, that ain't cool. So no, I usually take a couple boxes max. Always leave some for others. The exception is if it's, you know, a few weeks. How fast can we get it to scroll? Rebecca, all right. Fine. We're just screwing around. It's a Wednesday night. We can have some fun. Here. How? Is there like a speed button? I forget how to do this. Dang it! Why'd you make me look at this? Because now I'm gonna feel dumb. Oh, how can I? Oh, there you go. But it's like impossible to read because it's going too quick. Here, wait, we gotta. All right, there's a little bit. I think it's a little bit slower now. We can get it to go very quick. All right, all cards ship here. Thanks a bunch for filling the live, Phil. Let's have some fun. All right, we'll read through them all. Drew Gilbert, James Wood, Mason Wynn, Bo Bichette, Bryce Happa, Yamamoto, Jackson Holiday, Geraldo Perdomo, Riley Green, Red Rookie. That's who we were looking for last box, Rebecca. Oh, Rebecca, you have him this time. Nice. Murakami, Red Rookie. I mean, obviously right now that's looking really good. Ooh, first pack auto. Adrian Gill. White Sox. Back-to-back, Rebecca. Nice. Any speed readers? I don't think there's anybody who can read that fast. Plus, with the font being so small, it's like impossible to read. Obviously, it's very early in the season. Dude, Craig, I don't know why you bought into live fill when you saw Rebecca jump in. You knew what you were doing. No, I want to see an Andrew Fisher for you. He's apparently a pretty big name. I say apparently because I'm not super well versed in these dudes yet. I tell you what, if I didn't have a day job and all I did was break, I'd be the doggone expert on every single release. All right, power chords, Eldridge. Eldridge is a freaking giant. I'll buy that Red Rookie. Yeah, I I think right now he's the Rookie of the Year favorite. All right, Ortiz, Tunic, Eli Willits. Obviously, it's super early, though. Made, Billy Carlson, Seaver King, Duran, Esmelin Valdez. What I know. Christopher Polanco, Tyson Lewis, David Shields. Yeah, I got to pull my sheet up again. It only takes me a couple days to get used to all the big names. Kamaya. Colby Shelton, Hector Ramos, Jorge Quintana, and number 83, Spencer Jones. I don't know what they're putting in the water, but these prospects are huge human beings. Bryce Eldridge, Spencer Jones, they're like 6'6" and 6'7" respectively, or they might both be 6'7". I didn't realize it the first time I said it. The second time it was intentional. I'm not gonna lie. Whatever. Let's have some fun. It's a live fill. We're gonna fill up the stage. One in Rome, right? It's one box. Let's have some fun. Bobbert, Max Fried, Jackson Merrill, George Springer. Yeah, and it's exciting having, the prospects coming up. Oh, Caglione, Bubba, Trey Savage, Corey Seager, Julio, Roman Empire. Who's got the Bo Sox? Boston, Robert Gordon, Electric Sluggers, Kurtz, Leo, Paul Lignan, Wyatt Sanford, Noyce, Colby Shelton. Oh yeah, this is another shticky. Need a Munmer anime. Yeah, why are these reptilians sticking? Purple reptilian, Walcott to 199. Tejas. Oh gosh, this is why I don't like live fills, because I'm so used to, teams being in certain spots. That's why when the A's officially change names, it's going to throw off my whole mojo, because my sheet's going to be off. I'm so used to the Marlins being the bottom left, the Brew Crew being on the top right. Sounds like my kid, 6'7". Dude, hey. What can I say? I'm hip and cool. I know what the children yearn for. Also, live fills always get chaotic with me. Yeah, they're too scaly. Luis Arana. Quinn Irons. Juan Torres. Parks Harbor. Luis Pena. Carlos Sio. TJ Rumfeld. Kate Snell. Madonna. Daniel Dickinson. And Dax Kilby. Both top 100s have been Yankees. But yeah, so next week, or this weekend, I'm going to be moving in to the new crib. I'm excited because, one of my things as, a card collector person is obviously you want to show off, the cool cards you have. And I don't have a display, and I really have never had a display that I can really show off to everybody. But I will very soon. I think I've shown some of you guys pictures, and I've posted it on a few break posts of, what it's going to look like. So I'm really excited for it. We got a really nice IKEA display, big cabinet thing, so it'll be fun. Caminero, Dylan Beavers, Mike Trout, Jordan, Byron Buxton, Manny Machado, Ernie Clement, that's a good image, Colson Montgomery, Nolan McLean, Munetaka Murakami, Ethan Holiday. Sorry, I thought this was crystallized for a split second. Ethan Holiday, Power Chords, Electric Sluggers, Mr. Judge, Luis Pena, Urbina. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That is awful. That is genuinely awful. How did that make it into a pack? How did quality control not see that? Let me see. You can't really tell on the back, but on the front, this bad boy is creased. My goodness. Who's got the Rays? Robert, go get that graded. I'm just kidding. Gabriel Rodriguez, Felton Celestin. Another sticky reptilian. Kenley Hunter. St. Louis Cardinals. Going to Justin. That's not true. There is quality control. I mean, 1 out of every 100 cards being damaged, I think that's okay. As long as it's not a hit card. If it's a base, not big name, I'm okay with that personally. I know it's a tough thing. I mean, they did cut down the print run, in case you guys didn't know. I think they cut it down by a sizable amount. So, Green Bean, Zaire Hope, nice to $3.99 for the Dodgers. Another Yankee top 100. All right, enough. No, I think there is. I mean, that's the thing is like we don't shout out the 150 cards we pulled before that the quality control's decent on. I feel like we only really point out the negative. Now I will say this: the first time I pulled a Joshua Gonzalez auto, Helen Keller runs quality control. The first time I pulled a Joshua auto out of 2024 or 2025 Bowman Chrome, it was the most off-centered card I have ever seen. It was genuinely terrible. So terrible that I was in shock at how bad it was. Oh, my dog, Travis Sikora, top 100. He's coming, y'all. He's such a cool dude. Check him out on Instagram at Sick Cards. Harry Ford. I forgot. Wait a minute. How did Harry Ford end up on the Nats? I'm trying to think who went to Seattle then. Or did they just sign him? I don't know. Drake Baldwin. Wizenhunt. Jacob Marcy. Peyton Tolley. Seymour. Carson Williams. Bowman Sterling. Nice Daniel Pierce. Henry Lalane. Justin Gonzalez. Nice. Ricardo Cova. Xavier. And no sticky this time. Florentino. Yes, I will still top load notable first paper cards because you're still, like, it's still your team. We'll make it happen. Actually, let's leave him. I'm not in a rush. I hope you guys aren't. If you are, I'm sorry. I go slow. I like to chat. I like to enjoy the cards. Only doing one live fill. Do I have more 26 Bowman? I do. Could we sell it tonight? I think we could, but I'd rather save it for tomorrow. I got one more hobby box, and like I said, I want to do that mix of 26, 25, and 24. Maybe grab one of those 22 boxes. Maybe grab a box at draft. I think it'd be a ton of fun. Because then, you know, the price point per team gets pretty evened out when you're spreading it across multiple years like that. Like, obviously, a couple teams have players spread across the years, but I think it'd be fun to do. Plus a little throwback. I haven't ripped 2024 Bowman in a while, and I don't know, it's fun, you know, pulling Ellie rookies and stuff still. Obviously no Skeen, sadly, because he wasn't there until Bowman Chrome, but he does have prospect cards in there, which is fun. Jonah Tong. Gosh, I keep getting thrown off by the new inserts. I'm like, ooh, is this something cool? I mean, it is cool. Under the radar, Kyle Teal, but I thought it was a case hit. Electric Sluggers, Bobby. Victor Arias. Figueroa. Nice Florentino Chrome. Nice Kim first. J.R. Ritchie. Let's see. Who do we got in the paper stack? Justin Gonzalez. And Moree. Look at that. Bet you haven't seen Moree pitching. I think that's his first pitching image. It's funny. It's like Nolan McLean's first Bowman is him batting. It's like, I don't think he's ever going to take a big league at bat. I mean, he might. That'd be fun to see. Maybe in a situation where, you know, they're down a bunch or up a bunch. I don't know. I think it'd be fun. Still got 2 more autos in here. Seems there's not a lot of color. I mean, there's an okay amount. Not a ton. I'm going to try and get a couple cases of blasters, though, because blasters might be the sneaky move this year. McGonigal. Electric Sluggers holiday. It's a holiday. Roldy Brito. Davelin. I realized that I was like just flipping through and not reading them. Sorry. You would think I've been doing this long enough that I would read off the chromes, but I'm kind of an Arroyo. He can hit. Whomst is he? Are you talking about McLean or Moree? I think they both can hit. I don't know if they'll be given the opportunity to hit, though. Especially for the Mets. With the way Carlos Mendoza manages that lineup, no chance. He'd probably let Sean Manaea bat before he would let Nolan McLean. And no, Sean Manaea is probably not a good batter. Nice Camp Schlittler. Akamoto. Roman Empire. Ooh, green grass. Ooh, maybe green grass auto. Green grass auto would be pretty sick. Ooh. Jude Warwick, 31 of 99. Green grass auto for Detroit. Who's got the Tigers? James. Going to war for Warwick. Ooh, little Ms. Kid Sterling. Esteban Mejia, I like it. JoJo Parker. Liam Doyle. Riley Nelson. Colt Emerson. And Papers. There's Andrew Fisher. And Connor Griffin, number 1. We'll sleeve that up. Why not? McLean, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if he'll ever get the opportunity, though, in the big leagues. If he has, I've missed it. I remember when they first unveiled the green grass autos. I pulled... So I'm pretty sure the first year they did it was 2023 Bowman. And I think I only pulled one of them. Guess who that one green grass auto I pulled was? Roman Anthony. At the time, it was like, oh, cool, Roman Anthony. Now it's like, oh, snap, it's Roman Anthony. So, ooh, green paper. Ooh. Oh, I thought there was a gold there for a split second. I got really excited. All right, green paper. Geraldo Perdomo. 335 of 399. AZ. Craig. Ooh, little Bubba red rookie. I like it. Veva Aloy under the radar. Electric Sluggers Ellie. David Shield. Sam Peterson. Isaiah Jackson. Daniel Hernandez. Dax Kilby. Nice gauge jump. Oops. Tried to take a chunk out of there. And Tunez. And Benji boy. Benji's fun to watch. I tell you what, am I the only one who, after getting a little bit deeper into the prospect realm, like, you just get excited when you see these young players get the call up in, like, rookie year? Like, rookie at-bats are just so fun to watch. Like, last night, I was just, like, mesmerized watching A.J. Ewing make his debut. I own one A.J. Ewing card, but I was just excited because it's like, oh, sweet, another prospect. Like, obviously you want to see prospects do well and, you know, young players come up and, you know, just hit the ground running because, like, you know, it's always the, oh, how many players were drafted before them and stuff. Like, just things like that. It's always fun to watch, in my opinion. So I wish there was a way to get notified of, like, every player getting their call, or, like, every top, I don't know, even, like, 100 player. You savage. Christopher Polanco, Coy James, Matthew Ferrara, Edward Duran, Edgar Montero. Nice Ava. It's like I try and pay attention, but sometimes it's like, oh, just like, oh, this person's pitching. I'm like, oh, is it their debut? And it's like, no, they debuted 3 weeks ago. I'm like, what? That's like, I'm trying to think who was, like, J.R. Ritchie. J.R. Ritchie, I didn't realize, like, has been pitching for a few weeks in the big leagues. I had no idea. Now, it's not like he's a, you know, top 10 prospect, but, I mean, he's still notable. All right, we still got another auto in here, but I want to see a crystallized. I want to see a spotlight. I want to see something really cool. Mizorowski. Oh, I thought we had an auto. Bryce Happa on the power chords. Brayson Gutierrez. Owen Carey. Anderson. Jude Warwick. Elian Pena. Come on, man. Give us something crazy. I want to see a release day monster. Joshua and Jamie Arnold. 143 comments. Been live for an hour and 54 minutes. Dang. 15 likes, though. Thanks, everybody, for liking the video. Definitely makes it more fun. Maybe a red rookie or maybe a refractor auto. I'd be happy with a big refractor auto. Maybe a little Ethan Holiday. Let's see. Seems so hard to hit. Oh, it's a Sterling. Julio. Electric Sluggers, Big Fish. David Davio. Jack Wheeler, Connor Griffin. Santa, ooh, Blue Shimmer. Merrick Houston, that will play. 44 of 150. Minnesota. Rebecca. Nice. Merrick was a first rounder. Yep, 16th overall pick in last year's draft. Nice one, Rebecca. Houston, we do not have a problem. Oh, I didn't even realize Murakami is right there. Duh. Wyatt Sanford. Richie. Nice. Ethan Holiday. Sam Peterson to 499. Didn't even see that coming. And Justin Crawford. See, now I'm tempted to jump into some breaks. I mean, to be fair, I've been tempted all day. It's just every time I look, the Mets are claimed. Because the Mets are really cheap in it in comparison to, obviously, how they were in draft and Chrome. All right, last pack should be our third autograph in here. If it's not, then we all get to grab our pitchforks and go fight. I don't know. I think it might be a base. Unless this bad boy right here is an insert auto. That would be really cool. Let's see. Oh no, we got a base card in front. It's going to be a base auto. Here we go. Gives a big name. Gabriel Rodriguez. Cleveland. The land. Who's got the land? Craig Diesel. It's gonna go to the teams, Mickey. If I didn't say that it was gonna be auctioned, and obviously I don't want to. Like, maybe folks bought in with the expectation. Oh, I bumped the heck out of the camera. Nobody yelled at me. Do better, you guys. What can I say? I'm just too jacked. I just bumped into the camera sometimes. Sal Stewart, but no, it's gonna ship to the teams, Mickey. Chase Cabrera, Benji Boy, Madonna, Parks Harbor, Arias, Isaiah Jackson, Urbina, Cash, Coy James, Dax Kilby, Gutierrez, Kate Anderson, Rayner, Kim, and Mike Sirota. But I will have more, Mickey, that, you know, maybe after the initial hype wave, the paper spot comes a little bit closer back down to orbit. Finally hit something. I just want to make you sweat, that's all. All right, let's get some of these baseball cards together. You know, it's an okay amount of color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a reptilian. I mean, it's not awful. Obviously, wish there was more. Always wish there was more. Wish there was more low numbered, but I think I'm going to do this. First card in 2 breaks. Oh, brother. Sal Stewart, Under the Radar. Ethan Holiday. Trey Savage. Bubba Chandler. Jacob Mizorowski. Esteban Mejia. Holiday. Roldy Brito. Kyle Teal. Florentino. Kim. Carson Williams. Daniel Pierce. Justin Gonzalez. Florentino. Daniel Pierce. Ethan Holiday. Murakami. Bryce Eldridge. Roman Anthony. Wyatt Sanford. Kenley on the Reptilian. Sam Peterson to 499. Zaire and Perdomo to 399. Walcott to 199. Rodriguez and Gill base autos. Merrick Houston to 150 on the Blue Shimmer. And I'll give the hit of the break to a little green grass auto. Took you 4 breaks. Well, Rebecca, I'm glad I could hit something for you. Well, folks, that's it. I hope you guys had a fun Bowman release day. Like I said, tomorrow I think I'm going to do that little combo break because I think it'd be fun. But enjoy your evenings. Hope to see you tomorrow in that break. If you want to buy in, buy in. If you want to just come watch, you're more than welcome. Have a great evening. If you ever need anything, I'm here for you.